Hello, YouTube and Diablo Immortal fans. Trollbaiting Gaming here. I've done a few of the Terror Rifts today and some of the other aspects of the new update here. And I've watched a couple other videos from some of the other content creators. And I have to say, I definitely agree with the feeling of it seems like the society here, most everybody in the game, is looking at some of the pieces of gear that they've gotten dropped and not really impressed by what's going on. We all were expecting to have normal drop rate, and then with the addition of magical attributes to make this gear better. So even if you're missing a few CR, or even if it's lowered by the stats are lowered by a few points, the magic attribute would outweigh that as much as they were saying it's going to be the best gear around, the greatest gear ever. Um, and it has potential to be the best gear around. But with that said, no longer are you looking for a piece of gear. Just pick one of my pieces at random here. I want to go with a two if I have a two stat. Okay. So, anyways, I'm looking for fortitude, vitality, and then something else, probably strength. Fortitude, willpower, I meant to say. And then strength is a good one. Uh, Most of mine have vitality, fortitude, willpower, strength. Here's a nice piece. So I look at the combat rating. I need the thing to have a decent rating for me. I need it to have decent attributes, and then I look at the magic stats. Not the happiest with these magic stats. Wish it had the duration buff on it, but it is what it is. So I look at combat rating, attributes, magic, and I take 2 out of 3. As long as I have 2 out of 3 of these that are decent, then I'll go ahead and equip that piece if it's better than what I had before. Now, with that said, you're doing the exact same thing with these rifts. You're trying to get the 2 out of 3 better than what you have now. But there's no guarantee that it's going to have any magical stats other than the new magic stat. It could have one of those, and I've seen where it has multiple. So that would be interesting if you're looking for a couple different pieces. Well, one piece might have 2, 3, even all 4 of the new magical properties that you're looking for. Pretty interesting. So, with that said, we'll talk about the Terror Rift. The Terror Rift is what I'm about to showcase you now. It's going to open up here in 1 minute or less. We're going to go in and start slaying stuff for about 13 minutes here. We're going to try to get 3 pillars open. I'm not sure how successful we'll be. We'll most definitely get 2. Now, I've done this with a group. If you go in with the group, the shard drop is like treasure goblins gold drops. So you kill it and it's shared. They're individual. They're not shared. So you pick up a fragment and it's yours. If your party members pick up a fragment, it's theirs. So when you go in with a party, or even as you see here, like this guy is running near me, anything that drops, he can get it. So you want to move away. You want to be on your own. You want to look for the blue. You want to look for the yellow. And you want to be able to one that gets to pick up the shards. That's your goal, is you pick up the stuff. So find yourself a good spot where there's going to be some good spawns. And like I said, you're looking for the blue, the yellow, the ancient elites. Perhaps a demon hunter might be good in here. And I shouldn't farm on top of that guy because there's a chance I don't get them. There's a chance I do get them, but I just need to go and hit a spot on my own. Hope nobody comes near here and tries to take my blues. But again, a demon hunter, if you're looking at changing classes, thinking about what class you might want to be, if you're focusing on this and you don't care about a specific other class, demon hunter might be the way to go just to get the fragments, essences, and whatnot. Now, I've yet to class change from Crusader. My favorite is Crusader here, so whenever I pick up pieces, they're going to be Crusader pieces. I don't know if the magics change or not with a class change. So that's something that maybe one of the other creators will showcase later on. I'm having fun on Crusader. I'm going to stick with Crusader. There's a few pieces that I think will be interesting to get, so I'm going to continue to try to get those with Crusader. Now, It seems a little slow at first. I like when the demons find you. It's less hunting you have to do. Usually it comes with blue and yellow or just a couple blue groups, so you get more fragments with that. We're not getting very lucky on finding much anything here. I'm gonna go to where a farm spot is. Run around a little bit over there. Oh, this is terrible. Not finding any blue spawns. It's like the old towers that you had to run, the cursed towers. You're running around looking for blues, and every now and then you'll get a great setup where they're all over the place, and then you get trash like this. This is like normal open world farming. Like, where's the monsters? Where's the blues? I come up here and farm a lot. Good. There's some blues. And I really don't care about these fleeting shrines. I'd like to get a critical hit, a berserker shrine. That'd be nice. Put out some extra damage, kill some things a little bit faster. Is somebody around here that one of those blues that wasn't even paying attention if it came over to me or died or whatnot? We definitely need to pick up the rate on getting these shard drops though. So again, this is a farm spot that I like to sit up at, and if it works, once you kill the area here, it should respawn quicker. Maybe it is. And then I can stay here and just run a small circle and farm here. Looks like it's working well, but I'm not getting any blues. However, it's luck. I could run around the entire zone looking for blues and not find any, or I could sit here and kill these, get my 2 fragments with a chance of blues and yellows spawning. I think that it's better to find a nice farm spot that has quick respawn. It seems to coincide with the open world, and get what you can killed, and hope you get lucky with the blue and yellow spawns and different shrines other than fleeting. Well, I mean, if you need to run speed, then more power to you, but I definitely do not. I have 100% uptime on my horse as a crusader, and damage output is what I could use. Currently doing Inferno 5. As I've said before, I farm Inferno 6. I'm trying to get ahead of the game and get some Inferno 6 gear, but the difficulties go with your current CR. I'll show you that real quick. Right here, I have max 11% extra damage with my current CR. I checked that earlier today, and in Inferno 6, and it was Inferno 6 difficulty. So the stuff was dying a lot slower. I was getting a lot less fragments. That will hinder you. I got 1 tower in a 1, and I barely got a second tower in another one. When I'm in Inferno 5 here, I should be able to get 2 towers easily, just because the kill rate is much higher. Now, I know I have enough to go open up 1 tower right now, but I'm in a good spot. I'm getting good kill rate. They're respawning, so I'm going to stay here until I get to the 400. I have 7 minutes left. All I need to do is go find a tower, enter it, maybe a minute in there. So I need 2 minutes of killing. We'll say another 2 minutes of finding each tower, so we'll say 6 minutes. We'll call it that. So let's see if I can get enough shards here in another minute. Gonna be cutting it close, actually. Gonna be cutting it very close. There's another spire going to appear. Maybe it'll appear near me, and then I'll be able to get to those spires quickly. I'm needing 100 more fragments. I'm gonna take off when I get down to, we'll say 4 minutes, and see what I can do. I'm gonna give myself 2 more minutes of farming here. I may be able to do this. Maybe able to pull off the 2 towers. which I said usually when I'm doing Inferno 5, I can get 2 towers. So I would be not the happiest camper if I can't get my 2, but it's okay. This seems like it's going to be an extremely long farm. Not only are you hoping for a drop, just like in any dungeon, you're hoping for a drop, but you're hoping for an upgraded drop. And if your resonance isn't high enough for you to farm up an infernal level, then you're going to be trying to replace the gear you're currently using. But it's something to do. It does have the opportunity of being the best gear. So you might as well run your 10 every week and collect your fragments, collect your shards, collect your gear, and take a chance at it. Maybe they'll increase the drop rate. Maybe they'll increase the rate of which magic fixes are on there. Who knows? It might be enough complaining. I'm going to get my second one here. And now I just need to find towers. All right, let's go over here. I think there's a tower over this way. At least there was one there in that area when I was in there before. It was right near the spawn in. Oh, there we go. All right. I'm just going to kill this blue group here because why not? And we'll go ahead and break this. Let's go in. All right, 423. Let's see. I'm getting snared. All right, wasn't expecting that. Anyways, let's see how long it takes me to clear this. I don't believe it takes me too long. Those nets are something new. I'm not usually fighting monsters or throwing nets, so. Defeat Summoner, he's up. Alright, so I started at 423, about at 330, so yeah, less than a minute. Not bad, not bad. Click my loot here. Alright, oh, Terrace, it's nice. Let's teleport back over to here and see if we can't find. Alright, we're just going to have to run. It's one of the bad things. Monsters are going to come find you. You're probably not going to be able to teleport around, so you're going to need that run speed, horse, barbarian, whatever you got. You're going to need to be able to run fast and get to the new areas you're going towards. Skipping that stuff. Right now my goal is to get to the spire. Well, I got to find the spire. I know it's going to be in this orange area. There we go. Alright, find the spire and knock it out. 3 minutes left. It's not going to be a problem. I'm going to kill this again in about a minute, and then I'll have another couple minutes to farm some more shards for just a little extra gold in the mailbox. It's not going to hurt anything. And there you guys have it. So make sure you're farming on your infernal level, the current level of the gear that you need. Try to get your CR as high as you can. It matters. It helps you with your damage. It helps you with your survivability. And you can go into a party, but spread out and not steal each other's shards. If you see somebody farm around you, maybe they'll move, maybe you'll move, but the shards, those fragments that I just picked up there, they do not seem to be additive in a party. If I pick up these fragments, no one else gets them. It's just me. So when you're in a party, be aware of that. If you're following somebody around, you're not going to get the same amount of fragments they get. If you're following too far behind and you're not paying a lot of attention, they're going to get all the fragments. You're not going to get anything. So I hope this clears up a little bit of the information out there for these. You also must start them at the moment they open. Every minute you wait, they have their own timer. If you zone in 5 minutes late, you've lost 5 minutes of farm time. So to maximize, as you guys see, I only had a couple minutes left after getting my 2 towers. If I'm 2 minutes late, I might as well not even zone in. You might as well wait till the next spawn. All right? It is zone wide, not personal. Okay? But you also don't have to worry about a number. Everybody there can zone in. You may have come across some that said not fully formed. Well, they stay open for 13 minutes. So after 13 minutes, they're not open. If you zone in one at the 10-minute mark, you got 3 minutes left. Once it closes, it doesn't open again until the next half hour mark. Okay, so when you come across one that's not fully formed, you're not waiting for a party to exit. You're not waiting for it to regenerate. You're waiting for the next 30-minute spawn because you're past that 13-minute mark. That's what that means. I've seen a couple questions in chat about that. Hope this helped you guys out. When you pick your zone, pick a zone you're familiar with, pick a zone you know a good farm spot in, and hope that nobody's beating you to that farm spot. Like I said, I like this spot. I'm going to try to get this spot every time for this zone because I know that these are going to respawn quickly as I can kill them. There's going to be a next group there. As you've seen during these last couple minutes, I got the spawn cycle going, the cycle the way I wanted it going. I had it kind of messed up before, just all over the place, but there's about 6 spawns here, and they spawn quick as I can kill them. So that's what you want to find, a good spot, and do your best. Hope everybody has fun, and give it a shot. Don't just listen to what other people are saying. Don't hate on them. Give it a try. Happy hunting.